Don't know who you want to play in Apex Season 16? Don't worry, I got you. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking all 23 legends from the most boring to the most fun. This will be useful to any players looking to unlock new legends, and it will help you to explore new playstyles. This will also be a fun way for you to see where your favorite legends stack up against the rest. If you enjoy all things Apex and want to improve at the game, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I would appreciate it if you dropped a like on this video as well. And before we hop into the video right now, let me know in the comment section below who is your main in Apex Legends. And without further ado, let's hop right in. Coming in at number 23 as the most boring legend to play in the game, we have Crypto. Now, before I get all the Crypto mains mad in the comment section, I want to say that Crypto is a big brain legend and takes ton of micromanaging and skills to master. And if you and your entire team dedicate themselves to the Crypto playstyle, then yes, this legend deserves to be much higher on this list. However, when queuing up alone or with friends who want to play fast and aggressive, a lot of times Crypto's just too slow and gets left in the dust. In the 22nd spot, we have Caustic. This legend is just totally unappealing to me. He gets most of his advantages by trapping up indoors and playing a campy playstyle. His abilities really don't separate themselves from each other because they basically all do the same thing. His tactical is a brain dead trap, and his ultimate is the exact same thing, just in a grenade form. Caustic to me is a snooze fest. Coming in after Caustic at 21, we have Seer. Although Seer has had ton of time to shine in the meta, he is now on a downward trend with nerfs leading into Apex Season 16. This legend to me is just not very fun to use because he basically plays himself. Heartbeat areas for free knowledge, do damage and scan with his tactical to track, and throw an ultimate to see everyone in the sphere, rinse and repeat. His playstyle really never branches out from just being the same repetitive actions over and over, and personally I think Crypto can be more fun when comparing recon legends, but the major separating factor between these two is you won't get left in the dust with Seer if you're playing with randoms or an aggro squad. Number 20 is the newest legend in the game, and that is Catalyst. My main issue with this legend is she just doesn't feel like she really has a place in the meta. Yes, she's listed as a controller legend that wants to control space, but Caustic, Wattson, Rampart, they all pretty much do it better. The fact that Catalyst's abilities are all pretty much just her throwing black goop at everything just feels pretty boring in itself to me as well. Number 19 is the big boy himself, Gibraltar, and although I feel like a beast of a tank when I played this legend, I just hate being so, how do I put it nicely? Pudgy. I don't know, big, thick boned. No, seriously, I just feel like I get hit so often playing this guy, and it can be an absolute pain trying to rotate in the open with big boy Gibraltar. A good legend nonetheless. I just have a lot more fun with other legends down the line, and another one down the line is a lot more beastly as well. Now, legend 18 in the most fun category has to be Revenant. Yes, you feel like an evil villain when you play this legend, which I do like, especially when you're climbing around and sneaking behind enemy lines and silencing enemies. His power level is just so weak, and his ultimate ability needs a rework. An ability that gives you a free life, doesn't really belong in a BR, and is really unfun for everyone. At number 17 on the list, I have Lifeline, and Lifeline is lower on this list simply because she's such a cookie cutter legend. Probably if not the easiest legend to play in the entire game, and if you're new, starting out with learning Lifeline is never a bad idea. Yes, it can be fun providing health and revives and care packages to the team. She just always plays at the same excitement level. Not too many crazy highs, but nothing really too low or too really boring either. After Lifeline, I'm sure I'll catch a lot of heat for this one, but number 16 to me is Fuse. I've never really enjoyed Fuse or really felt myself to fit his playstyle. If you love fire and explosives, maybe he's the main for you. I just feel like his ultimate is literally worthless to me, and I don't really find myself enjoying picking this legend to play much. After Fuse, we have Loba coming in at 15, and if this was third person, Loba might be higher on this list. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
But her teleport ability is really cool and can be fun to implement in your games, and then her black market boutique just loots you and your team up, nothing too crazy. Number 14 on my list has to be Bloodhound. Bloodhound was massively reworked and altered in Season 16, where their scan was reverted back to the scan from Season 1. The ultimate also changed where you follow a white raven that will lead you to the closest enemy. Some cool abilities if you're into tracking. Bloodhound could be for you. Number 13, the most fun legend legend to me is Rampart. To me, the most fun part about Rampart is her minigun Sheila. When that Gatling gun gets revved up, you feel unstoppable. Outside of her ultimate, her shields take a lot of work to get just right and need time to set up, so she's just kind of middle of the pack for me. After Rampart, I have Ashe ranked as the 12th most fun legend to play, and what is carrying her is her ultimate ability. Her teleport with her katana ripping a hole in time and space is just so sick and useful for your entire team. I just think she deserves a buff with her tactical where her snare should have more speed and maybe should have 2 charges as well. Number 11 for me is Vantage. I really enjoy that she has mobility with her Bat Echo, and she can get some really cool sniper positions with that tactical. It's also really fun to have a sniper in your pocket pretty much at any time, so if you love sniping, then Vantage could be for you. Now, although I believe Wraith is one of the most powerful legends in the game with her new buff this season, I only have her ranked at number 10 for most fun. Yes, it's sick to feel like a ninja with her kunai and have great abilities to teleport in and out of combat. Her abilities are very good, but they don't scream tons of fun to me like the other mobility legends. Newcastle comes in as my 9th most fun legend in Apex, and I really love this legend's versatility. I really have a lot of fun being a tank with Newcastle and having the castle ability and moving shield to be able to help my teammates, and he can make you feel like a superhero in game with that ultimate slam to the ground. Number 8 is Mad Maggie, and she's a very underrated legend in the Apex community. Shotgun's got a big buff this season, and Maggie is the best shotgun legend in the game. I just have tons of fun with her wrecking ball and boosting in extremely fast with a shotgun to wreck some fools. My number 7 most fun legend is a sleeper pick that some might not agree with, but I have Wattson here at number 7. To me, Wattson takes so much skill to place nodes quickly and trap up mid-combat effectively to make the most use out of her abilities. She takes a lot of skill to master, and I love how she has a high skill ceiling despite being a controller defensive legend. At number 6, we have a fan favorite, Mirage, and man, this legend got a huge buff this season. Mirage is the king of making his enemies look like idiots, so if you like trolling your enemies, then Mirage is for you. He now cloaks himself and his teammate for a couple seconds after a revive, and he can track active movement if people shoot his drones, meaning Mirage might actually be good this season. Number 5 is Bangalore, and that's because she really offers everything and tons of utility for play. Her speed boost is super fun when you want to get aggressive in someone's face. Her smokes have tons of utility with cover and with escapes, and her ultimate makes people move from positions so you can get where you need to be without having to worry about taking shots. Bang is a top tier legend in season 16. My number 4 pick is Horizon, and although she got a nerf this season, she's still tons of fun. She's super fast up her lift, and she has her passive ability where she can better control her movement mid-air, meaning she can do so many stylish plays and tap strafes that other legends cannot. Horizon, she's a blast. For me, number 3 is Valk, and I'm probably a little biased because I'm a Valk main, but the fact that she has mobility and movement nearly all the time because it's with her passive makes her so much fun to me. The options and outplay abilities with her jets are limitless, and I love playing Valk. Number 2 for the most fun in the game is Octane, because who doesn't love going fast? Just like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last, and Octane will probably speed to first place for a lot of people in their fun lists. This legend has tons of speed, and his jump pad is fun for pushing enemies and styling on them. Last but not least, we have our number 1 most fun legend in the game, and that's Pathfinder. Pathfinder's grapple is insanely fun with the amount you can do with this thing. Instantly take height, make enemies look like fools, and juke the heck out of them with your grapple. Path also got a huge buff this season with his zipline speed for the team and the length of the zipline. I love Path this season, so you should try him out. He's a blast. Now that's it, guys. That is my list for the most fun legends in Apex. Comment down below who you think is the most fun for you. Make sure you like and subscribe because I'll have tons of content this season for Apex Legends, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm Grizzy, and I'm out. Peace.